Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over some of these on-chain data charts, and I normally don't do it because everybody else seems to be doing it. And the only issue I have with on-chain data is that I think it's hard for them to pull the data from the actual exchanges. So for them to identify that on the exchanges where they have all their coins and stuff, it's hard to get them. But they seem to be okay, a little bit reliable, 100%. I think price action is probably the most important part of the asset to keep track of, obviously. But I've been looking at these, and by the way, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. I've been looking at this on-chain data, looking at Bitcoin, and going over everything. And the general consensus that I came to is everything's at the bottom of the barrel on these charts, guys. So down here for this, what is this? The MVRV right here, guys. All of this is at the bottom, just like it was at the other times back here in let's see, when was that? 2018, 2015. You can see, take a look at that. I'm sure you guys seen these charts before, but my point is that overall picture, I'm going to relate this to Bitcoin, is that it's down there, and to show you some other stuff that I was looking at too. Now, the Puel multiple is another one I was checking out, and then you see how it has a low here in the June, July 2022 area, which coincides with Bitcoin's bottom right there, where maybe some people thought that could have been the bottom. It had potential, and maybe they used this data. However, the confusion, I'll explain this. This right here makes complete sense to me, that it did this, what it's doing right here. And the reason I say that is because Bitcoin bounced, and now it's coming down into a descending wedge, which was completely unexpected of what it's doing. I'll explain that in the chart in a second, why this is actually good. It's giving off a good signal, in my opinion, right there for Bitcoin forming bottom. And so I was going through some other articles, and you see here, this is from newsbtc.com. Bitcoin SOPR ratio hits low, not seen since 4 years. So spent output profit ratio. And this is the two investor groups that they take their data from, the short-term holders. That would be me. I do have a long-term deal with Bitcoin. It's just not very much, so I wouldn't include myself into that. I'm not my channel does not recommend holding on to Bitcoin long-term. It just kind of depends on what kind of investor you are too, guys. So, so that's going to depend too. So you have to figure that out. But long-term holders, so it's the two main investor groups and these are the short-term holders, long-term holders. SE includes shoulders. So it explains to you how they come to this spent output profit ratio, whether Bitcoin investors as a whole are selling at a profit or a loss currently. And you can't really see the chart probably on here. It's hard to look at it, but you can see that this is the lowest it's ever been right in that area compared to the what's going on with Bitcoin price down here and what this is doing right there, guys. So the green, and then green and green over there. So, and then this is another one too that I was looking at for some data that came from Coinbase. This is on the same news place, newsbtc.com, where 50%, this is telling you that 50% of Bitcoin holders are underwater right now. And the last time that it did that, it got us 50%, was back in the bear market. So this is the bottom area back in the 2011, 2012 time, and it went up to like 55% in 2015. That's when that Bitcoin made that massive run right after that. So when this went like this, Bitcoin made that massive run all the way up to 2017, and then up at the top here, like 56% in this area was the bottom coming out of the bear market. And then when it did this, it hit the peak, and now it's back up here again. So this is telling pretty good data. Could it go up a little bit more? It could, but I want to put this together with the chart. And the chart I want to use is a 2-week chart. And a lot of people use charts on Bitcoin. So as an example, somebody on my Twitter, I was on my Twitter page, and I went through that on some stuff. I'm trying to find it right now where it was, but there's a gentleman who was talking about the 12-month chart on Bitcoin, and I completely agree, guys. If you go to the 12-month chart and you look at that bearish engulfing candle on the 12-month chart, it does not look good. There's just no doubt about that. However, you have to go through the suite of charts. You have to go through the 12-month, maybe check a 9-month, 10-month, go down to the 1 month, go down to the 2-week, go down to the 1 week, and then you kind of have to suss that self out. And that's where the data it really becomes more important to get yourself the overall picture. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 2-week chart right here with the RSI data and the MACD, okay? And the MACD, what it's telling us. So back to this Puel multiple, right? It's in this area, it's coming back down. So over here, Bitcoin, that was where it was telling you it was bottom on the Puel multiple, pop back up, and now it's coming down into a descending wedge, which to me makes complete sense that it's doing this. That descending wedge, that is a beautiful descending wedge, guys, on the 2-week and the 1-week chart coming down into this area. And like I said, a previous video that I just did, I'm looking at a time frame, and also I posted it on Twitter right here. I'm looking at end of January to the beginning of February time frame for Bitcoin to finish this bottom, plus or minus some days, guys, or weeks. Okay, that's very, very difficult to suss out the time, because the deal is that Bitcoin could come down and go sideways in some sort of weird corrective move and just sit in there for weeks. As an example, it could do that. So that's the time frame I'm looking at. And then this makes complete sense with me on the RSI data to let you guys know how it's coming down. And then you have this divergence right here. This is bullish divergence, guys. So it's coming down like this. So what's bullish divergence? The RSI data is here, and it hasn't broken that low, but the price action is lower than that previous price over here. So it's giving off that signal on the 2-week of bullish divergence. And then in the 2-week MACD, you know, probably right around that time, then I'm suspecting the end of January, beginning of February timeframe, you're probably going to have that bullet. There's a really good shot you'll have that bullish cross on the 2-week MACD on Bitcoin, and you clearly have a slowing of momentum here and then here, okay? And then it's coming down, which to me, this data right here on the Puel multiple makes complete sense. It's over here like this, and I'll probably just stay in that area, okay? So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I just wanted to share that with you, let you guys know what was going on. All right, guys, and that's the end of my video. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate you. New subscribers, I appreciate you too. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. And for those in the United States that do celebrate it, Merry Christmas. For those that don't, Happy Holidays. And I am in Cincinnati right now, and we have extreme cold weather right now. It got down to -10, guys, -10. We have Alaska weather right now. So I'm just hanging out inside. No cars are on the road. Nothing is open. So I am in isolation right now, just all inside, not going anywhere. But I will go outside and start the truck and make sure that thing is, actually, I should do that right now that I think about it, guys. I reminded myself. If you made it over 10, guys, drop a like, hit the subscribe. Peace.